So it's like a tool that I have to use and explain do this for me or structure like this instead of like, because most people think that it's to replace their job or to make or to do their job for them, and then they don't have to put.
No, the machine will not do the job for you. You are the one who comes up with all the concept. Then you feed the machine with the proper information, with good information, which it can understand, and it will perform the task. The machine will never replace a human being.
We're progressing with the world, and we should progress with it.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much, Chief, for hosting me. Once again, I would like to welcome our viewers.
Thank you.
And thank them for subscribing to your channel.
You have to subscribe. He actually thanked you for subscribing, and some of you haven't subscribed. So please, give value to that. Thank you. Yes. So on the matter of that, on the ground, we are going to discuss about AI. So AI is progressing, and I feel like a lot of Zimbabweans, Africans, but a lot of Zimbabweans are lacking. They don't have the right information on how AI is used and its impact in the future, especially in the future, it concerns careers, certain jobs. May you please explain to our viewers, in fact, before you explain anything, could you please show off some of your titles, your professions, and your qualifications?
I would want to use one title. I'm a journalist. Yes, I'm a journalist. So, getting the issue that you are talking about, which is artificial intelligence, it has been introduced to the world. And Africa is not an exception. Zimbabwe, scaling down to Zimbabwe, it's not also an exception. So what artificial intelligence entails is that the machine is now having the ability to communicate or to interact with the human beings, the way the human beings think. So the machine is now able to be prompted so that it can perform some certain task. So the purpose of AI is to help us to do the routine jobs that we used to do. So there's no need for a person to repeat the process from time to time again. So the issue here is artificial intelligence is something that is enable a person now to stop repeating the processes.
It makes the work easier.
The work becomes easier because you do not have to repeat the process and repeat the process. For example, let's take a calculator. It's artificial intelligence. You do not need a timetable to repeat calculate, to count your fingers, to tally, or to use the abacus. So you see, so we have stopped using an abacus. Now we are using a calculator. That's how artificial intelligence is like.
So it didn't even start with the ChatGPT.
It started with the calculator. It was artificial intelligence on its own. We have stopped using those methods of working, of doing calculations, and we use a calculator. You see, that's artificial intelligence. Now with computers, there are a lot of things that we use for computer. For example, we used to edit pictures. Now with artificial intelligence, the process is the same.
It's the same.
But you are not going to repeat. We are just going to tell the machine what to do. And since it is already the data feed on its own, it will start to perform that task. That's how artificial intelligence is acting.
Because I actually had a photo that I put on ChatGPT.
Yes.
And the photo started dancing. Me in the photo, I started dancing. You know,
Yes,
like,
you started. That's animation.
Animate it, animate
It can animate. So the thing with artificial intelligence is that we have been able now not to repeat the whole process. The machine can do the process on its own. Why? Because it has that data. It has been fed with the data to perform the task. If the machine does not have the data to perform the task, it will not perform the task. So prompting well with artificial intelligence, if you prompt well your program, it will execute well. If you fail to prompt it well, it will also produce a poor product. So it's like garbage in, garbage out.
So it's like a tool that I have to use and explain quickly, do this for me, or structure like this, instead of like, because most people think that it's to replace their job or to make or to do their job for them, and then they don't have to put.
No, the machine will not do the job for you. You are the one who comes up with all the concept. Then you feed the machine with the proper information, with good information, which it can understand, and it will perform the task. The machine will never replace a human being, because we have got different needs, we've got different ones. So if you just leave the machine there, you come back tomorrow, it will be there. So it can improve. So the processes now have been now becomes easy. I can say the return on investment is now fast.
It's now exactly.
Yes. Now so doing your job, it becomes easy and fast. Yes. So it's important for people to learn the softwares first. So it's about learning the software, then learn how the AI language can now help you to do. So if you want to edit a picture, you must learn the editing software, such as Photoshop, Lightrooms, so that when you are prompting the AI, you know what you are telling the machine what to do. So if you don't have that knowledge of those softwares, it will lie to you.
To give you something else.
Something else.
You want someone with one leg or two legs and three.
With those people who say now to journalists, it's now easy for them to write the story. ChatGPT will not write the story. AI will not write the story. You go and gather the information. You come and prompt. Tell them just to compile the story so that it comes well. And you also need to tell it not to change some certain things like your quotations.
Yeah, there's some AIs that are biased a bit.
Yes. So the AI needs to be controlled by you. A person must not be controlled by AI, but you have to control AI because it does not have every detail of the information that you want.
Just to learn from us.
Yes. So AI it's continuous learning from us. So since it is continuous learning from us, it will be able to prompt something. Excuse me.
Okay.
So in terms of adopting AI, it's important for us to adopt AI. I think we already have adopted AI, but there are some people who are just trying to resist. There are some, so it's 50-50. Some say it's good, some say it's not good.
Yeah, right. Because there are some advantages of AI and disadvantages, but in everything there's an advantage and there's a disadvantage. So as you heard from our journalist, you have to learn the language and then you have to learn the software so that you can be able to use the AI, your ChatGPT, your Poe, your DeepSeek, everything. It's all about the knowledge that you feed your AI. So, sir, in Zimbabwe, do you think we are technologically advancing? Do we have enough people using AI, or should we start to use AI in Zimbabwe?
Right. In Zimbabwe, the first thing is about resources. We cannot talk of AI whilst about the 60% do not have the resource. So those who have resources, they are using AI. And those who do not have resources, they are not using AI. That's the challenge. If everyone have the resources, I think AI will be adopted 100% in our country. So it's about now, it's about the resources. You cannot talk of AI to a person who does not have the machine to use.
There's only like a certain few.
Yes, those who have the machine, they are using AI. For example, if we are talking of students, school students, most of them, they have their laptops, so they have access to AI.
And even network.
In network, they have access to AI. Then you are talking of a person who is not employed, does not have the machine. You cannot talk of AI to that person because they don't have the resource. So the issue of adopting AI is about the resource. So let's stop debating that people, they like it or they do not like it. It's about the resources. If you provide the resource, people adopt AI. Because there's nothing wrong about using a machine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. Yeah. So people need the resources. Even you talk to journalists. If journalists have enough resources, they will adopt AI. You see? The resources, we are talking of the machine, we're talking of the data, because they are always live online. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Career Connect, where we connect education and your skills. Today I'm hosting William Chains, our former student. Thank you very much, Chen, for joining us.
Yeah, it's quite the pleasure, sir. It's quite the pleasure.
You're welcome. So, Chen, tell us your experience with Career Connect.
Well, I mean, quite the experience because you were my tutor, my mentor, and yeah, I actually learned a lot at Career Connect. Even the way I interview, the way I speak, the way I read, yes, the way I research as well. It was thanks to your efforts. I'm very grateful for what I learned. Especially you taught me journalism, and the way I used to think you were giving me a lot of work. To be honest, I used to think that this is unnecessary work, but I actually began to see that no, this was very valuable because I could even what I learned here, I started to even use it at university. I was now doing international relations, so it was easier for me to conduct my research. It was easier for me to actually speak to people, speak in front of people. Yes, and I'm very grateful for that.
So, what do you want to tell our potential students, our prospective students about the future with Career Connect?
Well, you guys should pay attention. Your future with Career Connect, it's very solid. I won't lie about that. You have one-on-one sessions. You actually get to understand a lot more about yourself and what you want to do in your career. You actually get to learn about your career. It's not just you doing something because home told you to come and do this or because you are confused or lost. Welcome to Career Connect. Career Connect is going to connect you, personally you, with your career. And I think your future will be in great hands.
Well, you hate it for yourself, so you can join Career Connect. And you can follow us on our Facebook page and also on our LinkedIn page. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Hi. So, sir, now that we've covered that, AI in Zimbabwe, we have certain sectors that we could improve the economy in Zimbabwe. For example, agriculture, mining, finance, even. In what ways do you think that AI could improve our financing sectors and our agricultural sectors?
Thank you for the question. AI will improve all sectors, right? Provided that each sector is well resourced. The issue is about the resourcing the sector.
Yeah.
If each sector is given enough resources, they will be able to use AI. Because with AI, you cannot use it without the hardware and the software. And our human resources, they need to adapt this AI through training and development. Some still resist the training, but it's necessary for people to be trained. The software first, the software first, then the hardware, and then you go to AI. So you find that there is still a gap. There's still a gap in our country, mainly because we are not well resourced in terms of the hardware. You look at the type of the computers, the laptops that people are using. You look at still the software that we are using, and some are still using pirated software. They are not original software. So if people learn these softwares, the original softwares, and they are given enough hardwares, I think every sector will improve. Because the AI will cut the process short, and it will help you not to repeat the same process over and over. If you have the process that you've been using, and if you prompt well to the AI, everything will come perfect.
So AI is not there to replace people. It's not there to replace their jobs. It's there to make you do your job much more efficiently. And
exactly. AI is a way of improving. It's about efficiency. Why? Because you are communicating now with the machine. The machine is now the ability to communicate with you, and it will do exactly what you have commanded it to do. So it's something that we are saying the machine now understands 95% of the commands. So since it understands 95% of the commands, it will perform your task as you have commanded. But without commanding the machine, it will still remain idle. So it will not replace you, because an AI is like an artificial person. You can give it rights, you can take the rights from that artificial person. Yes. So since it's an artificial person, it's us who created it, and we can also destroy it. So there's no way in which a human being can be replaced by a computer. Well, yes, it's like we have been created by God, and only God can replace us. And we have created the machine, and only us who can replace the machine.
True enough. But then Elon is also playing God. He has these machines. There's this machine that can give birth, apparently, and then he has the brain chips, and then there's a lot of machines that Elon Musk is making.
Yeah.
So people are afraid that eventually these machines are going to develop some kind of a conscience or a mind of their own and then turn on people. How do you think that's possible?
I think people are not thinking of the future, that the future is of a human being is determined by God, not by a machine. The future is determined by God and not the machine. The machine is only edibles. They are things that will help us to do the task more fast. That's all about efficiency. If you are talking of the chip that is inserted in the mind, it will not think for you. You need to prompt. So the machine is only helping you to do the process more efficiently and effectively, but it will not be able to replace us. But the only danger is the abuse of the machine to do wrong things. That gap is there. People can use the machine to do the wrong things, but it will not replace our minds. It will not replace a human being. It will continue as a machine, and it will not change. That's the machine.
So concerning people's careers and their jobs and their professions, it's more like people that know how to do their job in the first place, and then also know how to use AI. Those are the ones with that advantage in the future.
Yes.
So right now, people need to understand AI and to learn AI and to incorporate into their current careers so that they don't become left out in the future.
You must not become idle because there is a machine. But what you have to do is to learn how to use that machine to your advantage.
Okay.
Yes, and the other thing that is going to be a disadvantage to us is dependability. Now people becomes lazy to do things. They will be depending on the machine. For example, the students will no longer be able to type because the machine can type for them.
entire composition,
the entire
article,
composition. People become lazy. Yes, the students will no longer need to go to the library. They will ask the machine what's the data in the library. They will give them, instead of going to the library, doing your things, doing your research. People will no longer be having handwritten notes. That's the things that is being taken away from them. So the machine can take away some of the physical activities that we used to do, and it will do on its own. So that dependability will affect our creativity, it would affect also our mindset. And at the end, we can have things that are repeated over and over again, especially in the areas of research. But those who are creating the AI, they will continue to research. But the one who is given, the buyer, the consumers are the one who are going to be affected, but not the creators. The manufacturer will continue to do them.
And they continue learning.
Yes. So we have to think of the consumers. Those are the most affected. But the manufacturers of these things, those who are coming up with the programming, they will continue to do their work. Those who are affected is the consumers. And there's need now to educate the consumers, the users of AI. And also to limit, it's important to limit the amount of information that the AI can give to people, so that there will be no longer information overload, dependability, and also to tell the people the risk of being dependable on the machine. You must also have to highlight all those things.
Before we continue, please, could you just give our viewers maybe two reasons or two ways to not become dependable on AI?
Right.
In the risks.
Yes, the risk of being dependable on AI, number one, you are killing yourself, the creativity. Your creativity side will be dead. That's number one. Number two, it's about the garbage in, garbage out. So once you consume garbage, the next thing is you are going to produce garbage. So these are the most effects of being dependable on machine. So you must know that is this AI producing the right thing or is producing the wrong thing. So there's that effect that people can learn in ignorance. So it's possible that in this era with AI, you can learn ignorance. You see, at the end, you produce the wrong thing. So it's important not to always depend on AI, but you have to also to do a research, a physical research. You can go to the library. You can now go also to using the browsers, as we used to do in yesteryears, so that you remain updated with what is going on. Because these AIs, they learn every day. So other things that